Today, I'm just gonna be working on putting this crap modeling foam into an actual piece because I use clay and it doesn't look that great. So I've been kind of working a lot with this. I still don't have the hang of it, to be honest. It's definitely like something a lot harder than I can actually handle. But yeah, and this is my cat. She loves to join in sometimes, so. But anyway, so we're gonna put this on. I did this
Bombastic
one, and it looks
side eye.
great, but everything else looks bad, and I don't know why, to be honest. I tried to work with this, and it also came out really badly. So I don't know. Recently, I've been getting phone calls from MLM companies trying to get work. And I'm not really sure why, but a lot of nonprofits apparently are kind of
Criminal offensive
MLMs as
side eye.
well. For example, one of them that I was going to work for in Minneapolis is named Fund for Waters, and it's basically protecting the Minneapolis waters. And after they called me yesterday, I had a talk with them, and I was like very interested in what they had to do and what they had to say because I kind of want to work for a nonprofit. That would have been cool. And they didn't say what the job had you doing. They basically said that the job itself is just, to learn about the foundation. But what they left out was that it's a door to door salesman type of job, which we all know is such an MLM type of thing to do. And even in the job description, it says that you would be making 20 an hour. Like, I can even pull it up. I'll put it up right here. It says on Indeed that you would be making this amount just for working for them. And I was like, wow, that's a lot for a nonprofit because usually nonprofits don't pay the best. They don't. But I mean, I kind of accept that because it's a nonprofit and that's why I chose specifically that, right? But this one, it's so funny because when you read the reviews straight off, it already gives like a red flag in how their corporation is. Immediately, you'll see people say in the comments being like, hey, this is an MLM, don't work for this company. And it's very interesting because why? Why are you, bro? Why? Like, and the worst part is that the person that was on the phone seemed really chill. I was explaining to them that I got accepted to MCAD, and they were like, oh, I go to MCAD. And I was like, no way, I go to there. And I was like, it was kind of, I don't know how to put it. It was like, wow, we're connecting. Oh my God, I might get this job. But no, that's not gonna happen after that. After that, after that, I am not going to take the job because I found out it's an MLM. So not doing that as obviously, why would you work for an MLM? And I've had a lot of weird job offers too that are MLM-esque, and like one of them, it was for cutting for a knife collection thing where like they sell like knives, and it wasn't even in the description either that they sold knives. So right off the bat already that's a bad sign, right? You're not telling them what they actually are. But that one was a mailed thing. Like they mailed me a letter being like, hey, we know you're a fine arts major. We know that we have opportunities for college students to attend and, do job applications. And I was like, oh, wow, that sounds so cool. Sure, why not? And as soon as I find out, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Because, of course, it's an MLM. But what's funny is that they had my major listed. They had my major as fine arts. They had my school listed in the mail letter.